Hello everyone, I'm Catechus Gaming, and today we will be continuing the guided walkthrough for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last episode, we got swallowed by a giant fish so we could save the Zora Princess, but ended up getting engaged. Well, at least now we have all three spiritual stones. This episode, we will go on another collectathon with our boomerang to get more goodies. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. Alright, there's our Link title card. And doesn't that look fantastic? We're filling this up like lickety-split. Now in typical fashion, we're Link inside his house because he gets to sleep between these videos. I wish we could do something about that. In Kikori Forest, to start off our collectathon, first thing we're going to want to do is head back to the Deku Tree. Not sure if you remember, but in the first episode, there was a wall in the dungeon we had to bomb, but we didn't go back because we also needed the boomerang to collect the gold Skulltula token. So let's meander this way, and don't think too hard about the fact that we're about to enter a corpse. Yeah. It's weird. Plenty of stuff alive in here. All the enemies are still kicking. But for this instance, what we want to do is just dive down the hole in the middle and hopefully land in the water. Man up, Link. It's not that bad. Now, we could walk our way all the way around the dungeon the long way, but if we just head up this block to the upper area, which leads to the Goma fight, all we want to do is crawl through this little cubbyhole here, and it'll take us right to the room we're looking for. I guess first things first, I should gear up properly. We're going to need a Deku Stick, Boomerang, and Bomb. Now do watch out there, you can see them writhing up there. Goma's larvae still exist. So we're going to have to stab these guys a little bit. Or they're just going to be a darn nuisance. There we go. Now we got to light this spider web. I don't know why we have the boss music so much here. Ah, he got a hit on us. Alright, now that he's dealt with, bomb this wall. And hey, a door. Convenient. Alright. So, let's kill this big Skulltula here. Now we won't be interrupted. And he healed us. It's a win-win. But by the door here... Good job, Link. By the door here is the one we're looking for. 2 boomerang shots. And we can pick it up. There we go. Lucky 35. Oh yeah, of course you're back. There we are. Yeah, fill up my Deku nuts. That might have sounded weirder than I thought it was going to in my head, and I apologize. Alright, back through the child-sized hole in the wall. We can head back. Now you can climb up the vines and just exit through the way we came in. Or you could just go down to the lowest level and exit through Goma's room. Those blue rings of light that teleport us out of dungeons, they remain. It's kind of weird. Who's powering these things? We can just jump here and take us straight outside. Now another thing we can do is start filling in the magic bean spots. We have 8 out of the 10 beans, which is fine, mainly because spots 9 and 10, we have to have already reached them as adult Link, so might as well just fill them in now. So over here by the item shop, plant some beans here. I love that little noise. And once we're done with that, we're done in Kokori Village and should make our way over to the Lost Woods. Just gotta head behind the great annoying Mido's house. Navi, don't worry about it. It's alright. We're doing our chores. Just gotta climb up that cliff, head up these ramps, and through this nice log in the wall. Now there are 2 magic beans we can plant here. First one, from the entrance, we're gonna want to go left. Say hi to our Skull Kid friend, and then head left one more time. And up on this ledge is our soft soil. Now if we head back the way we came, so from this point, head back to the Skull Kid, head right. And then if we go straight, then left. I really miss Saria's song leading our way. Then right again. Left again. And just to trick you, left one more time. Just like that, we'll be in the Sacred Forest Meadow. Now watch out. There's some business scrubs here trying to sell us on a bad deal. Yeah. Don't buy Deku Nuts. It's a sham. And then there's another one right there. Just gotta deflect this back to him. I like that they wait, just staring down the Deku Nut as it comes to their face. But anyway, behind the first one is another soft soil spot. And just like that, we're done with the Lost Woods. For now. Next episode we'll have more. So just run out any random direction, and it'll likely be the wrong way, and it'll take us back to Kokori Forest. Now we're going to have a bit of a hike ahead of us. We're going to want to run all the way to Lon Lon Ranch. So first things first, we've got to head out to Hyrule Field and make our way to the castle. Stupid stall children. Don't they know they're not wanted? Now we do want it to be nighttime when we get to Lon Lon Ranch. Just keep that in mind. The 2 gold Skulltulas will not appear during daytime. And I will be avoiding Castle Gate. As you can see, it's nighttime, the gate's up. But when it becomes daytime, we're going to need our Ocarina because we're going to have to change time when we get into Lon Lon Ranch. Usually when the cuckoo sounds, the gate will open. It's going to stay closed, and that's for story reasons. So I will be avoiding it until the time is right, and making our way over to Lon Lon Ranch. Come on, Stubby. Alright, now that we're in, it's painfully daytime. Gotta play the sun song. There we go. Now, for these 2 Skulltulas, we're going to want both the boomerang and the slingshot just to get at them. First one is just on the building, the main office building, on the window. Just got to shoot it and then rang it to us. There we go, 36. Alright. Next one is way back in the back by the tower where we got our first heart piece. Quiet, Abby. Now, do be careful. Chasing us are currently Gways. they'll just run straight into you. Can use your slingshot or your boomerang. Let's try the boomerang. Hey, boomerang's good. Just like the stall children, if you kill enough of them, a giant one will appear. But for the most part, they're just a nuisance, so avoid them as necessary. But as we continue to this back corner, just past this weird perimeter fence, on that rock wall, you can see it now, is our target. Come here, buddy. Aw, oh, crap. Ah! Stupid bird. Get out of here. Alright, hit this guy once before we were interrupted. Twice to put him out of his misery. And there's 37. And with that, we're pretty much done here as Kid Link. Next time we show up to Lon Lon Ranch, we'll be a full-blown adult. So now we just gotta slowly run our way out. Alright, now that we're outside, we're gonna want to head our way over to Gerudo Valley. Some of the stuff we're gonna get at that location we could have got a lot earlier, but I'd rather do everything all at once. To get there, we just gotta head behind Lon Lon Ranch, and we're gonna see kind of a deserty plateau, I guess. I'm not sure what to call that. All we gotta do is find the trail and follow it up, as Navi continues to yell at us. Okay, what do you want, Navi? Hey, have you noticed you collected all 3 spiritual stones? Let's go back to Hyrule Castle right now. No. No, that's not the topic of this episode there, Navi. Get with the program. Ah, crap. You gotta watch out. Up on this cliff behind us is a P-hat that will just auto pop up and then start shooting its spawns at us. So be careful how close you get to it. So for now, we're gonna run up this cliffside here. We're not going to enter Gerudo Valley. Instead, watch out for this barbed wire. It doesn't hurt us, but to me, this looks like barbed wire, so it's a little odd that Link's standing on it. Our goal right now is this ring of stones. So what we're going to want to equip for this one is a bomb and Din's fire. Super fun. So we're going to drop a bomb here. That'll reveal a secret grotto. There you go. And inside is a whole mess of spider webs. The problem is there's no fire source. So that's why we need Din's fire. That's actually a really cool way to use the spell. He looks so badass making a fire explosion. So if you want, there is a cow down here. So enjoy a free meal. But behind the cow is the Skulltula that we're after. So we're going to need boomerang and slingshot. Oh, I missed 1 and 2. And collectoroo. Lucky 38. And that's it. Other than the cow, there's a, that was weird. There's a gossip stone. And just a big Skulltula. Nothing else going on down here, so let's head out. Now that we've done that, it's time we officially entered Gerudo Valley proper. But we do want it to be nighttime. God, I love that song. It's so handy. Come on, Link. Where's that transition? Where's that load screen? There we are. Now there is a whole bunch of Gerudos over there that we don't want to mess with. We'll be back as an adult. We'll take him to town. Actually, quite late as an adult. I think this is the last dungeon. But anyway, once you get to the wooden bridge, you're going to want to pull out your slingshot and take out the Skulltula hanging out on the waterfall. There we go. 39. Now we're going to want to continue on. And for funsies, let's go talk to the Gerudo standing by the gate. She won't let us in, so don't worry.
The Gerudo Fortress be located beyond this gate. A kid like you have no business there, so skedaddle.
Yep. She'll never let us in. Now, for other things we can do here. First thing we're going to want to do is grab this Kuko. And if we get over to this ledge, we'll see another ledge across the gap there with a crate on it. We're going to want to use our Kuko to fly over the gap and land on that ledge. Don't tell PETA we're using Kukos for this. There we are. Now we're just going to want to put our Kuko down. Yeah, not what I was thinking, Link. We're going to want to ram our skull into it, and we can get another piece of heart. Painfully, our Kuko fled the coop here, and is currently scaling the what the heck? Is he a Skyrim horse? He's scaling that cliff. Alright, well, we're stranded. So our only option left is to jump in the cold, cold river below. Oh no, don't hit the wall. It doesn't matter, it's fine. Painfully, there's nothing we can do to get back up there, so we're gonna have to follow this river down to Lake Hyla. Yep, and here we are by the Science Shack. Now I am going to quickly run back so we can clear out Gerudo Valley in a single fell swoop. So time to hit that magic fast forward button. Well, not you. I'm gonna do it in editing. Please don't fast forward the video. See there? There's our Guidestone P-Hat flying high up above, so we're already close to Gerudo Valley. And you can already hear the sounds of its children following after us. Alright, now that we're back at Gerudo Valley, we're going to want to again cross the bridge. It doesn't have to be nighttime, but it will help for the next place that we head to. So run up here, grab your Kuko. Now, if you were lucky and your Kuko didn't abandon you on that cliffside, and you could re-grab it again, you didn't have to run back. All we got to do now is leap under the main bridge leading to Gerudo Valley, and land on that giant airstrip below us. Just don't land in the water. You can kind of already see it now. There's a soft soil location down there. So make sure you have a bug-in bottle as well as a bean. Otherwise, you're going to have to come back a third time. Now we're going to fall. Good job, Kuko. Thanks for not abandoning us this time. So as before, we're going to need bugs and beans. And this is actually the last one we're going to put a bug in for quite a while. But for safety's sake, remember, you can recapture them. Just want to back away before the Skulltula pops out. There you are. There we go. Number 40. We just unlocked another prize from the Skulltula quest. But before you leave, plant a bean. And why not? Let's talk to this woman.
Why did you come all the way down here?
What? You're gonna ask me the same thing?
Well, now that you're down here, you may as well make the best of things. Har 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 har.
You're here for life. Well, we're not. We'll be fine. I don't like carrying the bugs out because I'm probably gonna fat finger that button. But once you're done there, head towards the main waterfall. Hey, little gossip stone. Too bad we can't talk to you yet. And what we're going to want to do is check the ladder out behind it and leap into the water. If you're behind the waterfall, the current won't really push you anywhere, so that's the best place to do it. And we just want to climb up here, which is kind of a cool hiding spot. I love behind the waterfall stuff. But we get a heart piece. Huzzah! Now, for the longest time, we will be officially done here. So, like before, follow the rapids out of Gerudo Valley into Lake Hyla. I'm really glad Link can swim, because I can't. I don't think I would make it as Hyrule's defender. Alright, now that we're here, it'll spit us out right next to the science building where we want to be. But we want it to be nighttime. There we are. And if we stand on this wooden bridge and not go to the owl, we can see ourselves a little gold Skulltula just waiting to be taken out. Yeah, we're breaking that curse. We just need the boomerang to collect it. There we are. Now, before we leave, you do remember there is a soft soil location on the front side here, so plant yourself a bean. And just like that, we're done here. Now, our next stop, painfully enough, is going to be on the other side of Hyrule Field, over in Zora's River. Because I don't know if you remember, but there's a soft soil location by the bean salesman that I did not plant. Mainly, I just wanted to do it all at once so I wouldn't forget which ones I did and didn't do. With the powers of editing, we will get there very quickly, as Link has stubby little legs, and this is literally across the map. But it's becoming daytime, so be careful of the pea hats. You can see them spawning in front of us. Alright, now unlike the last time we were here in Zora's River, the owl will not bother us. Thank God. So for this quick stop, we just want to run up to the bean guy. Feel free to buy the other two if you have the money. I do not, as they will cost 90 and 100 rupees. Our goal is just to plant that and then leave. Real simple. Now our next destination is going to be just outside the entrance to Kakariko Village. So all we gotta do is run north towards the castle. Just gotta maintain distance from the gate or we're gonna trigger a nice little cutscene. Whoops. Make sure you have bombs equipped. I don't think beans will do much to help us right now. Now, This is the entrance to Kakariko Village. What we want to do is continue north to this lone little tree. And there's a secret grotto hidden around here if we bomb the base of the tree. Bam! Too bad we can't knock him down. Hey, he spawned on the entrance. How'd that work? Alright, as we fall in, right in front of us is a big Skulltula. And behind him is our prize, number 42. Just gotta get our aim right. 1 and 2. Perfect. And we're done. This is a pretty short one. So head on out. Now our next destination is actually in Kakariko Village. We're not going to turn any prizes yet. What we're going to do is run all the way to the graveyard. Because why wouldn't we? Not sure if you remember, but there is the soft soil location in the graveyard and another Skulltula available at nighttime in the back corner. I really think the developers did a good job of the side content. Just keeps you busy. Even though there is 100, that is a lot to ask. But you can take them out in little waves like this pretty easily. I mean, we're almost halfway done and we're still Kid Link. Alright. Gotta equip our beans. These magical fruit will come in later. And on our left-hand side, up the hillside, is a soft soil spot. Perfect. One more bean left. But I'm going to swap it out for the slingshot. It's a lot easier to target these guys. But in the back right corner, there we go. There he is. Up on the wall. Way too high for us to jump to. Man, 43. And with that, we're officially done in the graveyard. For a while. This is another location we'll be back to. Our next destination is actually Death Mountain. Just gotta head up towards that gate's guardsman. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Good thing he has all this energy. I haven't seen him eat a thing except for that one jug of milk we got. Alright, continue up. It does not matter if it's day or night. But we're still at nighttime, so that's what it'll be. Just got to ignore all these red Tektites as best as possible. They are just a nuisance. Now what we're going to do here, first thing, is plant our last bean outside at Dodongo's Cavern. When Link becomes an adult, he'll be able to ride it up and get that heart piece that we could cheat, but we're not going to because we're, you know, I don't know why. Now, make sure to equip your Highland Shield so your Deku Shield doesn't light up. And now we're back into Dodongo's Cavern. Now, something I'm going to use here that I won't be using very often, I'm going to test out Aurora's Wind. So here at the entrance, since this is a dungeon that has a map inside of it, we can use it. If we cast it here at the entrance, we'll create a little warp point, and we can return here once we get our prize. And it's literally going to be a warp point. It's just going to be a little glowy spot. Kind of cool. But limited uses. Now, if we cast Aurora's Wind again, it will either create a new warp point or send us back to that one. Oh, we're gonna hurry up and just run past through some lava. He's young. He'll bounce right through this, right? Come on, climb a ladder. Don't tell me you forgot how. Now, to get to where we want to go, which is the room with the exploding staircase, we need to go backwards through the dungeon. So what we want to do is take our little shortcut pillar here all the way to second floor, because we want to be on second floor in that room without triggering the explosions. So we just got to work our way backwards. So from there, we make our way to the room where we got our bomb bag and just keep heading straight. Then we'll end up in the room with the fire pillar puzzles, but we can just ignore those and yeet off the ledge and climb up the other side. And the following room is the room with the Lizalfos, but they're still dead, so nothing to worry about there. After that, be careful in this corridor. The baby Dodongos are still here, and they hurt like the dickens. But again, in the fire pillar room, just jump to the other side. And keep on trucking. Now, this is the room with the sliding blade traps, so we just gotta wait for it to pass back, and then quickly climb up the ladder. We're making record time here. Now on this bridge, mind the gap in the middle. You want to jump over it and outrun the flaming keys, which is pretty easy. They're not that quick. Now through this door, we're going to be in a room with 2 flaming keys. We're actually going to want to kill these guys, or they're going to cause problems for us. Maybe they have some hearts. Nope, just some Deku seeds. Now be careful of the Armos. Only the one next to the ladder is a real statue. All the others will come alive if we touch them. We just gotta push them aside, climb up, and push the switch, and exit through this door. Now, this is the room that we need to be in. And you can kind of see there's an alcove, and you can barely see the gold Skulltula right at the center of my slingshot there. But what we want to do is jump down. Good job, Link. What we want to do is jump down to the staircase as it stands now, and then we can climb up and get that Skulltula. So let's give it a go. Ah, we made it. It is a tricky jump. If you are concerned whether or not you're going to make it, feel free to cast Ferore's Wind at the top, and then that way if you fail, you can just teleport your way back up to the top. But since we made it, we're going to shoot this bugger down. And get our trophy. Here we go, number 44. Now that we have him, though, and we have a warp point at the entrance of the dungeon, I'm just going to use that to head back. Yep, return to the warp point. There we go, and that's how that spell works. Again, very limited uses. It's a good idea, just not needed. But now we can exit out the dungeon, and since we've reached both 30 and 40, we can head back to Kakariko Village and get our prizes. Our next prize won't be available until we've claimed 50 tokens, and then after that, we have to collect all 100. Very, very annoying. So the Skulltula house is straight ahead of us by that trellis, and again, if you are deathly afraid of spiders and hate this room, it's been nice having you watch the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Alright, now that we're in here, we can see some more people in the back are, well, I guess people. This guy here was the first one. This one here gave us our second prize. This guy will give us a prize at 30. Oh, the curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward. And we got bomb chews. Kind of a who cares thing, but it fills out our inventory. Too bad we already had some from Bomb Chew Bowling. Now next to him is the guy who will give us the reward for 40. Oh, the curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's another reward. This is a good prize. The giant wallet. Now we can hold 500 rupees. That's a lot of rupees. You know what? Tired of wearing the Island Shield. There we go. That looks better. Now this guy here, this tiny little dude, will give us a prize at 50. And then the one in the middle that I really like making scream, he'll give us a prize at 100. But with that, I think this will be a good time to call it quits. This has been episode 9 of our Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time guided walkthrough, where we did another collectathon. Stay tuned for the next episode as we continue the story and do the Happy Mask Sales side quest. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.